also know a deputy energy minister and then another Danko Akufo-Addo. Honorable Machi.
Yeah, we are
Be fine. Great. Who say me say free say. Me who said when you bring no NDC for ne the Dumso D Levy now more can once me be river me who said now Casapan and that was a great job. But me nam pese me busa. Send a mu feel say send a mu feel say ade bi wo ho na Ghana for so say enye na munjai but chinchina mo won numbers intimutimi twi fam. Me busa we free say emre bi na mo Levy asemba na sifui ye twe ho a printing kwa munya ye o NDC fui minority mo kasa ya mo de brofo sa ka say mo beye timpese me hu at the state announce when ya bra wo say they say what dwene Ghana phone as MPP for no number say busa how are you feeling?
Well, I mean, your question really is quite interesting, but I must say one of the biggest fears I'm in war is the trust that the people have in us. Me and when I've been thinking about conversation echoes and when it's the president, we see John Dinapo, I see some comments from some key people in the government, and I see a say, gradually, the trust now amount for a war in the political system, one day na a kokra. Because if anybody should tell me say the air caution said the net fine swan on one, it's a little bit surprising to me. Our question will say some few years ago, some few months ago, no, we're arguing say in Levy. Meaning I could see this. And then I never know can ask no position there. Say population no I can't so not 1 year. At a point in time, they will take a decision on you. And we suffered the same thing. It was my hope that there will be some improvement with that aspect of our political life. But it turns out that within just 5-6 months, our colleagues are repeating the same mistake.
Having said that, na sisi akwa to say mo parliament yesi mo na mo gina ya nemu enti ye de besu a so ye den ya mo betwi afem sisi ti say de mo atwi sa Levy we free mu no the argument ne say ma broker egu ho mo MPP for and records are there say over $2 billion e kan egu a enti e wo so mo tua the other thing ankofo busa ne say enti they say aban no onfa kwan ba su na ntua se mo mpena.
Well, I don't think the argument about debt is sustainable in this particular aspect. The more years they are trying to find a way to justify the burden of the mind. Let's be frank with ourselves. Aban the parliament, the projected that dollar will be selling at 15 cedis. It's in the revenue target from the export and or the 15 cedis per dollar. And the dollar is performing badly. It's almost revenue targets not outperform. If anybody tells you that there's any other risk apart from this, that is the moment of action. All they are doing is to ensure shortfall about our revenue.
Honorable, you be what here now, what down? Aha, Mr. Okasaya.
All that is happening is that the shortfall in revenues almost projected because of the weakening of the dollar. And nobody should try to explain say now we never solve it to do so. Meaning in March, just in March, we said bill of the amendment. It tells you that the bill itself came before our amendment to EBA. When they brought the original bill, which was just March 2-3 weeks ago, 2 months ago. Naminia, with your permission, with your kind permission, the person will read a portion of the memorandum. Bill be a bar. it comes with a narration to explain to us the rationale behind the bill. Now, Mesro, on paragraph 3 of the memorandum, no, say, Nipacho, Mame, and Potoka Council.
Right, me too.
Also, currently, the energy sector, Nipacho, hold on, Mame, for no, Name, kind of. Also, currently, the Energy Sector Levies Act 2015, Act 899, does not make provisions for the use of the process of the levies to service the debt. Question anytime you read it with you. To service the debt taken over by government. For this reason, government has decided to restructure and consolidate the Energy Debt Recovery Levy, the Energy Sector Recovery Levy, which is the Delta Fund, the Price Stabilization and Recovery Levy, and the Sanitation and Pollution Levy into a single levy to be known as the Energy Sector Shortfall and Debt Repayment Levy. This consolidation will, however, not increase the amount charged on each of the petroleum products. This was the memorandum that Dr. Atoforsen brought to Parliament in March. What has changed? In March, or the document we buy, or say, petroleum, it does not give any indication for repayment. In personal consolidating, said the Bayer free levies or the what it means is that he was absolutely aware of the canon. And he was clear in his mind as at March, said the charging was enough to pay off the debt. That is what he told us. In March, he already budget, no?
And I say which him.
May say in March, already budget, no? As part of his energy sector reforms, no? Budget, no? Or say he will be bringing to Parliament the energy sector levies bill to consolidate the already existing bill, no, to ensure that part of it will go directly into the payment of debt servicing. No, so I assure you, in the memorandum, when they say, and that the consolidation now, it will not lead to a change. Let's say I have the memorandum here and I can forward it to you.
Please do when you are done.
Energy Sector Levies Bill 2025, Memorandum, Paragraph 3. Currently, the Energy Sector Levies Act 2015, Act 899, does not make provision for the use of the proceeds of the levies to service the debts taken over by government. For this reason, government has decided to restructure and consolidate the Energy Debt Recovery Levy, the Energy Sector Recovery Levy, the Price Stabilization and Recovery Levy, and the Sanitation and Pollution Levy into a single levy to be known as the Energy Sector Shortfall and Debt Repayment Levy. This consolidation will, however, not increase the amount charged on each of the petroleum products.
Not to be
Me see, I want memorandum on the brain.
Nese metiwasia already no. Say Oshe enyoma ye ya. A bit to say energy fund levy, price stabilization levy, energy sector levy, special petroleum levy, energy debt recovery levy. And no na also obeke kasa de na yetu anda dani boom. Na yetimi de affects our problem no.
Okaboma obe friend say energy sector shortfall and debt repayment levy.
I see. And I said just okay.
Also assure Parliament say the all you know, it will not lead to an increase in the amount charged on each of the petroleum products.
Atoforsen no kasa ade no.
Me patro I have it here. So the point I'm making is that the conversation I fear for the trust of the people. Nobody should be justifying this. It's even annoying. Sir, E-Levy I said, okay, me, I was for E-Levy. We MPP. E-Levy no Ghana for na kan wasem. Wouldn't I hear E-Levy in the mind last year?
Catch them.
last year e-levy ye charge ye na ye see e-levy nye and this was ye free ho ye am I 2.1 billion 2.1 billion and now 2 days ago at to force in the amendment bill we buy bill be out the back not effect on the consolidated fund. You have to come with what we call the fiscal impact analysis report. And so back to Parliament say, bill yamidi bay, the impact benya on revenue expenditure and the report by when we read it, you know what the report says. At to forcing intents to get 5.7 billion Ghana cedis, which is twice she can get Ghana for through the e-levy. It would the e-levy, what a e-levy, not a match a Ghana for 2.1 billion. Would the a default brought back about 5.7 billion. E-levy, we are now the account.
Mame, me pese me busa. Sa e-levy sikano. Na na kufa do ko de koyana.
Daddy,
betting tax de no so o de koy.
Me patro daddy, e be do de.
Tebia me busa because na no bi no na yera Joma Hama kire se na no ye president no no se eto de decision bi wo ho a edin but no no nso eni kwan se bibia na ye popular decision enye sa oman no ebeko no justify eto a ye de to so tena no pena me kra me busa se intina na akufo do no so ba di e-living na se for no na ye ne de intina no de to so ana because no so omudi campaign. So I was thinking say bia the way we see Canadian na kan this for ba mu see e-levy ne betting tax kra na akufo di or the akogu na accounts mu say that's wo ho
unia you see let me give you some figures. 5.7 billion at to see what in Sabeka. From June to December. Among continue the amendment bill you are the buy, it is going to take effect from June to December. He anticipates to get within 6 months 5.7 billion. E-levy the whole year, 12 months, no, and am I 2.1.
And Ukraine say empesi betia kelentia. They say when you be more than e-levy no.
They say this one no half of the year it is twice what the e-levy was giving us the whole year.
Na me pese me busa wadaruma energy msomonya calculations ne mame me share nyoma na ye twa petrol mu dada ya energy fund nko no abanje 1 peso price stabilization levy abanje 16 pesos nesa no nko 17 pesos energy sector levy no nesa no so ye 20 pesos nti okay ka boma nesa 37 1 plus yes 37 na special petroleum levy no so ye 46 pesos and also calculate
and also 83
pesos and na energy debt recovery levy no and also ye 49 pesos
my 1 cedi 32 pesos
na say based on the na atofos based on the honorable Canadian e chese de e wo ho dada na opeso okeka bom no se ekeka ni nyina bom a ebenya say 1 cedi
32 pesos
1 cedi 32 pesos
sure
until right now no wakeka ni nyina bom e no sa de 1 cedi aka ho instead of 1 cedi 32 pesos no they say be 2 cedis 32 pesos honorable is that a fair calculation
le patoti or the energy sector levies in about 20 in March 2025 by the schedule here energy sector shortfall and debt repayment levy, and this is the breakdown. 95 pesos per liter on petrol, 93 pesos per liter on diesel, 95 pesos per liter on naphtha, distillate fuel, 4 pesos per liter on marine fuel, 3 pesos per liter on marine gas, 73 pesos on LPG. Sasika we nyina no. One na waka bom say the no or the repayment. This was in March. This time round, amendment no the abano. The 95 pesos per liter no, has moved to 1 CD 95 pesos. What it means is say that 95 pesos na you charge no, or the 95 account and also the 5 pesos account. So it is 105% increment just on the petrol. And also the 1 CD. Aka diesel the no, 1 CD 93 pesos, which is 106% increment. Now, what is even worrying? Maybe the marine fuel. Marine, the name 4 pesos. They say, or the 20 pesos, I can't 4 pesos. Which is 4 times what was already there, 400% increment.
Nhyira fan.
Oko marine gas, it was 3 pesos. Or the 20 pesos, I become 20 pesos, 23 pesos now, which is almost 6 times what it used to charge. That is 666% increment. Me, my argument has always been said, when we met, I say, we don't know that there's a shortfall. Why don't you even do it per gallon? Now we have the per liter. When we know that you need 4.5 liters to make 1 gallon. Why not 1 gallon everybody came? Everybody buys 2 gallons, 3 gallons.
Mm-hmm.
What it means, they say, anytime you buy 2 gallons, you are paying 9 cents to government. And explanations on what they buy, come and say, we are making some gains on exchange rate. It's an amount of Danko Kufado, or this 3 years it has buy. And then come mama, school fees of 15,000 and 10,000. And another far 10,000. And can another catch a once a month 10,000 a year. And you may 2 tax 50%. Because my reduce so bad. What kind of argument is this?
Honorable,
and everybody is talking about it. You see, media, Adomako, I said, once you started, and you know how I am. I am very candid.
Yeah.
The truth of the matter is that on mobile parliament, there were too many populist policies on the buy, which excited the base at the time. But we were reminding them, and Mekaipa, with one of your posts, I saw it on Facebook. Also, E11 but as at now, no, until we get an alternative revenue source, no, don't take it off. So we don't forget that last month, you had to electricity 14.75%. So let's do a very practical example. Says not dollar, a year, 16 cedis. A $200, we have 1,600 cedis to buy $100.
Yeah.
Say dollar number 13 cedis. And we have 1,300. So there's a gain of 300. It's me down to $1. It's down to 300. What government is telling you, say that rainfall now when you're 300 now. A move 14.4575% no faculty electricity. So rainfall now when you know a move 4.02% faculty issue. A move 1 CD per liter. You move 1 CD every time they to be you move 1 CD. Not just the gains now on the exchange rate now. You are using a very nice way to collect that gain. That is exactly what they are doing. You are robbing Peter to pay Paul. And to Satan already budget no. O ka se me twa Levy mu a budget so ye. Ma ti betting tax mu ye. Meaning o ka the revenue from betting tax, the revenue from Levy. It is less than Sita Obenya within half a year under this new arrangement.
Right.
It is really not the case. And yet
That's it.
And people should not be defending this. They have the goodwill. You can imagine if this thing had happened under Akufo-Addo. It is a goodwill among one. And almost said they want to ride on it. But that is dangerous because good road here, say the baby outcome. Yes, and maybe I can be an amno dream. I'm not
Meaning.
But in some middle the truth of the matter is that the Ghanaian people may last one of the things that MPP we never realized was the anger level. We underestimated the anger level. There's a core group of people in Ghana, as same way by on Kasa radio so, on comment on social media, on Kasa. And that was the shock we received.
Chama Infancy, you be said in Como. Honorable Collins Adomako Mensah, and Fijako Abre North, MPP Member of Parliament, and also now a former deputy.